Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. It's Tuesday, I think, not sure what day it is, I think it's Tuesday. So I'm going to knock out another head and face shave one video. I'm going to try and do this a little bit more often rather than wasting time doing a 30-minute video each. Try and knock out a 30-minute video, one or less. So I've already got the stuff on my head. This is just pretty much a nice cooling sensation. I don't think it's got menthol. Oh, it has peppermint oil and menthol, can't remember. So it's Klim Shave Gel. Now I think I could possibly lather this, but all I do is put a bit in my hand, rub it all over. It looks like that. You can see it's really shiny and glossy. It's very slick, hard to get off your hands. And once again, I'm just going to go straight in with the head blade. So this one is the stainless steel version, the head blade Moto S3. So as you can see, it's got a little ball here, which just rolls over your head. It's got the 3-blade cartridge on it, which I don't know whether you can see, but on this little rubber strip down here, it says Dorco. So these are made by Dorco, and it's got a little actual bit here that clips on and allows you to clip these blades on. Now I don't know what other blades fit these sort of things. If there's other blades that hook on the same as these Dorco blades, then you'll be able to use different types of blades in these, but this razor's just phenomenal in my opinion. I don't, for head shaves there's nothing better on the market, but personally I don't think you'll ever find anything better. Just for comfort, ease, and what it actually does, it gets a BBS shave every time with no irritation. So here we go, straight on. Now I only shaved my head yesterday, so this should be a pretty swifty shave in theory. Just switch that around. Now believe it or not, I know this is going to upset the purists, but I think this razor is pretty much going to be my go-to head shaver for every head shave, and every now and then I will break it out for a face for a DE blade, sorry, DE shave for my head. This just shaves too easy for me, and to be honest, now that I'm back in the full-time workforce, working shifts all the time, I just don't have the time to keep on top of it as much as I'd like to. I mean, the results with this razor cannot be questioned in my opinion. It just shaves better than anything else on the market for a head shave. Yes, it's a cartridge. Yes, they cost a bit more, but to be honest, you get quite a lot of shaves out of a blade. The chances of cutting yourself are next to nil. You haven't really got any chance of cutting yourself, in all honesty. I have heard of people cutting themselves with it. One of my buddies that I recommended this to, who is also a head shaver, cut himself pretty bad with it apparently, and he just sold it straight away, which is fair enough. It doesn't, not everything works for everyone. But if you're a head shaver and you're looking for the best in my opinion, and the best in a lot of people's opinions really, you only have to look at Christopher David Bailey. He loves it as well, thinks it's a great razor. There's just no effort involved with it, and I like that sometimes. In fact, I like it a lot of the time, especially with head shaves. I do enjoy shaving my head with a DE, but I do find it a bit tedious sometimes when I'm having to go over the same areas over and over again. And as much as I enjoy making a lather on my head, I don't enjoy it anywhere near as much as I do from doing a face lather. I never get quite the same sort of lather. So right now all I'm working on is just pretty much the way this gel works and head blade works is it just works off the residual slickness for the whole shave pretty much. You don't need a lot of protection when you're using a cartridge in terms of cushion, in my opinion anyway. the cartridge sort of protects your skin from the blades. And look, that's it, that's a BBS shave. I don't know how long that took, probably 5 to 7 minutes, something like that, and I'm done and dusted. Now I would have to dig back through my channel to see how many uses I've got on this 3 blade cartridge that's in this stainless one at the moment. But that's just BBS, there's nothing there, nothing anyway. I cannot get that close. Oh, missed that bit there, right enough. Actually, let me rephrase that. I can get that close with a DE, but not in that sort of time frame. Not that easily. Not without the concentration, not without the big lather, not without the residual slickness from the soap, not without all of that stuff. I cannot get there that quickly and efficiently and as close and as comfortable. Irritation free, cut free, bump free, nick free, you name it, it's spot on. How quick is that? So for head shavers out there, if you haven't got one, you have to get a hold of one of these. You have to try one at least. If you haven't tried one, maybe not the stainless one, they are expensive. I was very kindly gifted this from shave.com.au. So if you're looking for stuff over here in Australia from Headblade, head over there, shave.com.au, and he'll look after you. He's a top bloke over there, and he's been very kind. And I did purchase some blades and Headblade stuff from him, and it's all exceptional products from Headblade. Anyway, face shave. Barrister and Mann, Le Grand Chypre, which is a sweet, spicy, woody, earthy sort of scent. It's absolutely beautiful. Now the scent profile is citrus, moss and resins, and I sort of get a bit of that really. It's just a beautiful blend. It's hard to pick out individual scents, I find, normally with Barrister and Mann. His actual scents are just amazing for me. Right. The brush for today is the Morrison Forndran, which is right here. Now watch this. How much water this brush holds is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Very, very dense knot. Just got to flick out most of the excess. It's a 3-band blonde badger that shed a hell of a lot on me when I first got it. It doesn't shed anywhere near as much as it does now, and I lose like a hair every couple of shaves now, maybe a hair a shave if I'm very unlucky. So at the moment I've just loaded that straight in there and there's no hairs popping out. I was losing hairs no matter what I did with this brush previously. Let's get a good load into it. Very, very dense knot, very, very soft tips with heaps and heaps of backbone, lovely face scrub. It's a very nice knot to use, very, very, very nice brush, but just a very expensive shedding brush, that was the only issue. Now, Lee Sabini, who makes these knots, hand ties these knots, did offer to re-knot it for me at a discounted price. I don't know how long that offer stands, however, once this brush or knot is dead, if I don't still have it, or if it might never die, it might stop shedding now, I might just have had a really bad run for some reason, because it's super dense. I've lost over 150 hairs from this brush, and it still looks like a brand new knot because there's so much hair in it. Right, that brush is caked. Look at the size of that knot. 28mm. Really nice scent. Scent strength on this one is a good sort of 6 to 7 out of the tub. And when you actually get it lathered up, it's a good scent strength as well. But the main thing I love about Barrister and Mann, and I know there's a lot of sort of haters out there, I suppose you would call them, but there's no denying the man's talent with scents. Oh, I mean, this is just a lovely scent. It's bordering sort of cologne type scent. I don't have any of the splashes for these other than Lavenil and Reserve Cool. But even his splashes are lovely. The scents last a long time. The Lavenil that I used yesterday lasted me absolutely ages. It lasted pretty much my whole shift at work. Right, let's dip the tips. Absolutely stunning lather. Probably touch dry. Once again, taste test is lovely. Tastes like it smells, and it smells lovely, so it tastes quite nice really, strangely enough. Karve razor again. I've got the shakes here with these coffees. All brass, C plate, 3-inch handle, 0.85 blade gap, and here we go. 17th use on the spoiler blade from Gillette. 1980s blade. It's actually, I believe, 1 year older than me. Now I think something we have to take into consideration, or I have to take into consideration with these blades lasting so long, I'm shaving daily, so it's not shaving a whole lot of hair off. I am doing 3-pass shaves with a pickup around the lips. Would it last as long if I shaved every 3 days? I don't think so, but who knows. So far, it's given me really nice shaves. It's not as smooth now, I have to say, but I'm not getting irritation from it. It's still cutting the hair very close. It's not tugging. Yeah, it's just not quite as smooth. Did I say 17 shaves? 17 shaves today, I think I said. But I'm still getting a very comfortable shave from it. Now, I won't push this blade to a point where it's an uncomfortable shave and I end up getting ingrown hairs and irritation. It's not worth it. I will stop using this blade whenever I feel it's done, whether that be on a second pass, a third pass, a pickup. I really don't care. I will switch it out. But at the moment, it's cutting my hair very comfortably, and I am trying to get a sort of gauge on the longevity of these blades based on my facial hair growth, daily shaving, etc. Lovely. So I haven't added any extra water to this. Across the grain. I don't know whether you can see how this is cutting down the inner. Still cutting the hair smooth, comfortably. It's not pulling, it's not irritating my skin. It's just not slicing through it like butter like it used to. I'm still getting a very close, comfortable shave from it. Now, over the last sort of, I would say maybe 4 or 5 shaves, in fact probably longer, maybe the last 10 shaves, I think I've had like 1 weeper, maybe 2 or 3, something like that. I've like hardly any weepers or anything from this razor, given the amount that's been used, this blade. And here we go. Residual slickness is spot on with Barrister Mann, as per usual. Right, the brush is a little bit dry, so all I'm going to do is just dip the tips. And we should see a bit of an explosion again. I did load the brush pretty heavy at the beginning. Spot on. I cannot argue with the lather, can't argue with the scent. The labelling on Barrister Mann is as good if not better than pretty much everyone out there. The Morrison Forndran brush with a 28mm 3-band blonde badger is performing beautifully. This razor blade that's inside this Karve, which is older than me, definitely isn't showing its age. For some reason, the first pass just seems to be ever so slightly not as smooth. The second pass is a lot smoother, and then the third pass is really smooth. But obviously the hair reduction's going every time. So when you get to that last one, it's not doing a whole heap. But it definitely feels a lot smoother on that last pass. the last pass across the grain. What a shave again. Well, that's another stunning shave. Tell you what, full BBS head shave, really close face shave, cannot grumble at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop on, what sort of scent is that? Sort of woodsy. I'll just go for a bit of the old Humphreys citrus. I'll finish off before work with a nice splash or a cologne or something. I don't know what I'm going to wear today. All over with this stuff. Bada bing, bada boom. So once again with the Humphreys, which used to give me quite a bit of a burn, intense burn, nothing on my head really and very slight on my face. So it just shows how this razor is cutting very close but not really irritating my skin so much. Welcome back. I've just been on the phone to the wife there, so I'm just going to finish up now. I finished all the thayers and everything is dried and feels incredible. My skin's doing pretty good at the moment. I've been reasonably happy with it. The Karve razor is so bloody smooth, you don't really feel. There's no blade feel with it. It's smooth, it's efficient, it's an incredible razor. 0.85 blade gap, so when you take into account that it's only 0.1 mil less than a 0.95 timeless razor, which I found very efficient. It was smooth, but nowhere near as smooth as this. But I never got quite as close with it. Now, this almost shaves against, with the grain and across the grain, for me personally, as close as I can get against the grain. And what I find unfortunately that does sometimes is it gives me the odd little ingrown hair here and there. And I am noticing it more. So it's sort of an upside and a downside at the same time. It depends on, I suppose, your skin and your hair type and the way your hair grows. If you cut your hair really close to your skin or lower than your skin, a lot of people might not get ingrown hairs. I'm susceptible no matter where. It doesn't matter where I shave, whether it be fucking on my arms or my back whenever I used to do it. My face, my head, I will get them every now and then. On my head I don't generally get them. But it does shave so close and so smooth that I think it does exacerbate the problem. Look at that knot. Stunning knot. It smells beautiful now. One thing with Legrand Chypre is it gives your brushes a really nice scent afterwards. Now with this knot, I just give it a light dusting on the towel. I don't really tear into the towel like I do with my synthetics and other badger knots, because of the fact that I've lost so many hairs from it over its short lifespan with me. But you can see how dense that knot is. It's so dense, even when you squish it together, it's such a big knot. Now when I leave it to dry, I actually leave it out like that. I know I say it all the time when I do this, but I leave it out sort of mushroomed. I find I prefer it to go like that, and what happens is as it dries, it narrows up a little bit, and it also allows air just to sort of fluctuate or pass in between the fibres as well, in between the hair. And I just rinse the soap out. Excellent performing soap. Now this base on this soap is a glissant base, It's the same base pretty much that all the soaps with that label have. I do know, I think it's Reddit, where they're doing a Seville run, or Seville soap in this Reserve base as a sort of special. So it will be coming out in the Reserve base as well, or it is already out. So this was Le Grand Chypre from Barrister Mann. Beautiful labels, beautiful tubs, just stunning. The scents of Barrister Mann are just, they're really better than anything on the market for me. There's very few soaps that I smell that I actually enjoy more scent wise. They just seem to, I like dark, earthy, sort of off the chain stuff that people don't really like. I like that stuff. Surprise, surprise. The brush I've just shown you several times is the Morrison Forndran 3-band 28mm Blonde Badger. As you can see there, Blonde Badger, made in England. Now, I'm led to believe this was actually made by Lee Sabini. I'm not 100% sure because they all say made in England, and I think it probably refers to not, but I was, when I bought this, made aware that it was a full 100% made by Lee Sabini Morrison Forndran brush, which is sort of cool really if it is. The Karve razor, absolutely exceptional razor, exceptionally built, flawless design, shaves better than anything I've ever used, shaves closer than anything I've ever used. It's a beautiful weight to it as well, it's just brilliant. I can't talk it up enough, and like I say, if anything it sometimes shaves too close for me, on the C plate at least. So once I get the rest of the plates, I might end up using the B more for daily shaves, use the C for maybe 2-day shaves, then D and E and F and so on. And I can't wait to try the higher blade gaps on my head shaves as well. Finished off today with Humphreys Citrus on the head and the face. And prior to my face shave, I've used the Headblade S3 Moto and Klim Aqua Cool Shave Gel. And as you've seen, I can knock out a head shave in minutes with it very, very comfortably and completely BBS, so I can't really grumble. Anyway, 2,000 subscriber giveaway will be coming out. I'm going to run that subscriber giveaway on my 2-year anniversary. I know it's a little bit after 2,000 subs, but it just gives me a date that's quite significant for me, and it'll be quite a significant giveaway. I'm then going to run the giveaway for probably 2 weeks, which might seem like quite a long time, but the soaps that I'm looking to give away will be pretty much ready by then. My process is going to be that I will put the brushes out there, and I'm not 100% sure whether I'll give the winners the opportunity to choose a brush based on first name out the hat picks the brush they want, but more than likely I might just number the brushes and give them, so this will be prize number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and sort of go down that route so that there's no sort of arguing, people not whinging because they wanted that brush or that brush. Whatever your name gets called out the hat, that's the one you get, and that's sort of how it is. At the end of the day, it's free, it's not costing you a single coin. Most of these products have cost me quite a considerable amount of money. Some of them have been piffed, some of them have been sent to me to review, some of them have been very kindly sent to me just out of extreme generosity, like Grey Dog's brush that'll be going out there. The West Coast shaving brush was piffed for review, and it's going to be heading out to someone's house as well. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But like I say, what I'm going to do is run the giveaway. The 5 winners of the brushes will then get a choice of whatever soaps are available from the secret artisan over here in Western Australia, who will be releasing his company and everything very, very soon, probably within the next week or 2. The website's being built, the soaps are pretty much ready to go, the tubs are all being labelled up and everything, and I'm quite excited about it, as he is as well. I'm pretty sure he is. It's still, it'll be nerve-wracking for him bringing out a product and not sure how it's going to sell and how to actually get it out to the people. My channel will help a bit, it'll help along the way, but hopefully we can get some across the water with the giveaways and get his name out there a little bit and see how he travels. But other than that, you will get your choice of soap. So win a brush, pick a soap, and it will come with the brush for you. And most likely they'll chuck some packs of blades and whatever in there as well with each brush and soap. Obviously there'll be no razors. I was going to buy some cheap Yaki razors, but I can't even buy them and give them away. I just can't do it. So anyway, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys for the next shave. Cheers.